Hare Krishna. So we're discussing the three Shloki Gita, starting from Shloka number 16. And in this three Shloki Gita, 16, 17 and 18, Krishna is giving us the Sambandha Gyan, the knowledge of relationship with the Lord, with the material nature, and also with the spiritual nature or spiritual world. So now let's try to explore more about the Sambandha Gyan in Shloka number 17. Uttamaha purushastvanyah Paramatmetya udarataha Yo lokatrayam avishya Bibhartyavyaya ishvaraha. So here Krishna is telling. Now Krishna is giving the knowledge of the Supreme. Uttamaha purushaha tu anyah. Besides these two, he's pointing towards the previous shloka. So in the previous shloka we saw Kshara and Akshara. That is bound and liberated, fallible and infallible living entities. So here Krishna is pointing towards that and he's saying besides those two fallible and infallible entities, Uttamaha, there is a greatest living personality. Paramatmeti udaritah. And he is called as Paramatmeti, that is the super soul. What is special? What is the speciality of this personality? Here it is given. Avyaya Ishvaraha. He is imperishable and he is that Lord, the controller. And then, how is he different from others, other living entities? Here it is given. Yaha lokatrayam avishya. He enters the three worlds, the three planetary systems. Oh, for what? Bibharti, to maintain them. An amazing shloka. It is speaking about the Supreme Soul, the Lord Himself, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So He is the one who is the topmost entity in the entire creation, and He is the one who enters the three worlds to maintain the three worlds. From shloka number 12 to 15, we saw that He is the maintainer. But here Krishna Himself is telling that I am the maintainer, Bibharti, I am the maintainer. So here it is said, the idea of this verse is very nicely explained in Katha Upanishad and Shvetashvatara Upanishad. So as I already said in one of the videos, that there is consistency in the Vedic literature. There is no contradiction. There is consistency. So here when it is said Bibharti, he is the maintainer, same thing is mentioned in other Upanishads also. As it is mentioned here in Katha Upanishad and Shvetashvatara Upanishad. And what is that is mentioned in the Upanishads? Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. So he is Nityo Nityanam. There are many conscious beings. All the spirit souls are conscious. But he is the most conscious being amongst all the conscious beings. Nityo Nityanam is eternal. He's an eternal entity, but he is that entity who is supreme in all the eternal entities. And Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadati Kaman. He is Nitya, he is Chetan, and he is that Bibharti, or he is that maintainer, Bharta. It's a very important point to note. Eternal, he is fully conscious or super conscious being, and he is the maintainer of all the living entities. Now someone might say that, no, but this verse can point to the conditioned beings, that is fallible ones or infallible ones. How can we say that this is the Supreme Soul only? Now see, the important point is, he enters all the three worlds and he maintains everyone. So this we cannot do as conditioned living entities. Point one. Second thing, the ones who are liberated, the ones who are there in the spiritual world, they nowhere come in touch with the material world. So where is the question of them maintaining the material world? So they also cannot do that. So who is that one? That one personality is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Supreme Soul, Lord Shri Krishna, as Paramatma in each and everyone's heart. So this has to be very clear. And this also goes on to say that the liberated living entities or the bound living entities, they can never become the Supreme Soul. They can never become God, or they are not God. The bound entities cannot maintain the entire universe, entire creation, nor the liberated entities can maintain the entire creation. It's only one He is Krishna. So it's always very good to understand and repeat it to ourselves that we can never become God. He is that great personality who is the maintainer of everyone. He is Sindhu. And we are just Bindu, the Chutku Jivatmas, who are actually good for nothing. We cannot do anything. The only thing that we can do is exploit and spoil this world. But He is that creator, maintainer and destroyer. He is that personality. So if we have this false notion that one day I will become God, then for sure, I don't know about God, but for sure we might become D-O-G instead of G-O-D. Here it is said very nicely that the purport is that amongst all the living entities, both conditioned and liberated, there is one supreme living personality, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who maintains them and gives them all the facilities of enjoyment according to different work. So He is that one personality who gives us the benedictions. He fulfills our desires and arranges for our enjoyment in this material world. Here finally it is said that that Supreme Personality of Godhead is situated in everyone's heart as Paramatma. A wise man who can understand Him is eligible to attain perfect peace, not others. See, this is the Sambandha Gyan. We have to understand factually, absolutely, what is our position, what is our identity, and what is the position of the Lord and His identity. Lord is the master, He is Prabhu. He is the master of everyone. He is Bharta. He is the one who maintains everyone. He is Bhokta. He is that supreme enjoyer. And He is a fully conscious entity. The supremely conscious entity. He is supreme conscious. When it comes to us, we are just very, very chutku. We are dependent on the Lord. He is independent. And then He is the enjoyer and we are supposed to be enjoyed. He is the master and we are servants. And it's very, very important to note that we are conscious only of this body because we are there in this body. But Supreme Personality of Godhead as Paramatma is conscious of all the bodies in this creation. So He is supremely conscious. Supremely conscious. So in this way, when we understand the difference between us and the Lord, we understand, oh, I can never become God because I am always the servant of the Lord, be it in the bound state or be it in the liberated state. So when we try to become masters, the way we are trying here in this material world, the only thing that will happen with us is we'll be frustrated very nicely. So as living entities, it is very, very important for all of us to note that we have to practice devotional service very nicely. Because we are servants of the Lord. And our relationship with the Lord is we have to serve the Lord as servants. And how to serve the Lord? That is what is the process of devotional service or bhakti. So in this way, we have understood who are we and who is the Lord. Now let's try to go more deeper in this particular concept in the next verse. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna